Hey guys, good to be here. Good to be back. We've got some, as promised, we found some of the other books and rocking the Peanuts t-shirt here with Linus. So let's jump in and get started on it. I would like to uh, revisit the book one here. My first book. I have been trying to get through a whole chapter of it. We're going to do that, but let's just introduce some things here. Let's start out with this. This is The Year Was 2020. This one is my wife's first book. This one is awesome. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Hey Beardman, Brainless, what's up? Miranda, what's going on, guys? But like I was saying, this is, and I promised this in the last live video we did, this is her second book. We've got, basically what this one is The Year Was 2020, a personal experience journal. And what she done was, that was when everything was getting locked down and all that, and the pandemic was just like really starting. This one's actually kind of bent up a little bit. As you can see, we've had it on the shelf for a while because we try to get several copies when we do it ourselves there, when we publish them. But this one was really awesome, and it's kind of a prequel to her second one here, which is Just One Shot. We introduced this one last time. Hey, randomness. This one was the one where you take pictures and put it in and you write stuff in your journal. Hey, Josh, what's up? Glad to have you. But this one was her, I guess, the OG of her books here. It was so good, so well put together. I'll read the back of it here for you. It says, 2020 has been and I know we're in 2022, but the cool thing is you can always look back and see this one and see the stuffs, the stuff that you was doing at the time, the things you was thinking about, all the hardships. Like, I remember the toilet paper shortage, the great toilet paper shortage of 2020. So, but I mean, it's so cool the way she put this together, because it's really, this one is set up to be an actual journal. So, what's up, John? This one, let's see, some of the things she puts in here. Well, let's read this to begin with. It says, it was a time of uncertainty, a time of fear, of sorrow, and loss. It was a time of isolation and loneliness, an ever-changing situation, a time of adapting and re-adapting. But it was also a time of renewal for Earth, a time of creativity and self-discovery, a time to learn new things, a time to discover and courage, a time that brought people closer, though they were forced apart. I mean, this is true. So, I mean, it's just so much stuff here. It says, the year was 2020. It was a year that will go down in history. Its story will never be forgotten. This is the story of 2020, the history according to you. So I thought that was really cool. I mean, that's kind of what that's the first page in it. And then over here, and you can write on all this as well. It says, the biggest news of 2020 was COVID-19. However, there was an array of terrifying headlines on the news and in the papers. Besides COVID, what headlines do you remember? And just cool little prompts like that. She's got, some of the headlines seemed almost unreal. We began to accept it as, it's 2020, anything can happen. I mean, that's how I remember it. Well, thank you. I want to apologize to everybody for not coming out with any Clarence videos or anything really. I have been super sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. Throat's still a little scratchy. Yeah, we can see you, randomness. You're in the chat there. So, but I've been super sick. Hopefully, I'm working down towards the end of that. So if I start coughing or have to get something to drink, just overlook me, guys. I'm sorry. So, but And here it says, make up some nonsense headlines that you wouldn't have been surprised to see in the news. I mean, it's just all these little prompts here. You can see different ones. And like, she put little things like that in there so you can write on it. Typical day before COVID pandemic. Due to COVID pandemic, many ordinary things were in short supply. What shortages did you experience? I remember one instance on the news that some guy, I can't remember, he had bought up like, I think it was like close to 1 million bottles of hand sanitizer and was just sitting on it. And then he tried to resell it, and like the FDA came down on him pretty hard or something like that. I can remember that. Clarence is still, he probably is. It's probably who's been getting my tomatoes. I had 2 plants die there. They were healthy plants, and then, I mean, yeah, he had a whole building full. It's like this, 2020 fashion statement, design your own mask. I mean, gosh. There's a Trump versus Biden presidential election 2020. Choose a side and give your reasons. I mean, and that's one of the things that can make this book personal to you. I mean, I sat down and filled mine out, and the cool thing was I think I put it up somewhere and I forgot where I've put it. But the cool thing is, whenever I do find it, I can look back and say, man, I remember this stuff. So, but like I said, these are available on Amazon, and like, I forget how much they are, but for my books, and Kang, I'm going to read some out of this one tonight too. This is the second book, book 2 of Sky Scorcher. You can see it's just a little bit thicker there. But if you have Kindle Unlimited, 7-ish, I think. But what I was saying was, if you have Kindle Unlimited, I went blank there for a second, guys. I'm sorry. You can get both of these for like 99 cents, I think, something like that, and you've got them pretty much forever. But we'll get into those here in just a second, and I want to introduce a new game. It's called, man, the box is a little dirty. Overlook that. It's called Name 5. It says, can you name 5? So we're going to try that here in a little bit. I don't know if we've actually ever played this, so this might be a journey together here. Oh, so I guess if you was playing it with people, it's timed. It's kind of crazy. I never do good under pressure. So, yeah, so you spin and I guess go around this board here. But since we've got just me back here, we're just going to read some cards and name some things, I guess. So let's look at the cards here. So this is basically what they look like here. I don't seem to be froze. I guess you might be. Can you still hear me at least though? Randomness? I mean, can everybody else hear me good? Should be able to. I mean, let's see, we're about 8 minutes and something in. If you can see me there. I'm sorry. I'm just plowing through here. So, oh, so I see how these are. Oh man, some of these are really good. Why didn't we start out with this game? So am I froze? Am I froze? If I'm froze, I'm sorry. Can you guys still hear me? Say peanut butter if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry. Am I here? Can you hear me? Is everybody there? Everybody leave? Is it just me? Am I alone? Did we lose internet? Peanut butter. Good deal. Good deal. There's somebody can heal me. Hear me. Heal me. Heal me. I'm in the dungeon. Heal me. I do play a lot of video games, so I'm sorry. I'm glad. Good. So Josh can hear me. Good deal. I don't know why randomness can't. So do you guys want to play a game for just a minute, or do you want me to try to finish? I think before I say anything, go into reading Sky Scorcher book 1 here just a little bit. I think we're almost through with chapter 1. So I think either way you want to do it. We can do the game or we can do this. Yeah, because I mean everybody's saying that they can hear me randomness. I'm sorry. Could be whatever device you're watching it on. And I might be getting muffled. I'm in a group right now. We have a family member who is in the hospital and is unresponsive, and I'm in a group to try to get updates on that because the family is really concerned about her. It's awful. So, thoughts is on that right now as well. I found out today. I was talking to my mother today, and she said in February she's going to have a knee replacement. So I'm just, it's been crazy. Top of being sick and everything like that. Oh man, I'm sorry. It must be like internet boo-boo night or something. I'm sorry, guys. I tell you what, let's read the book. I think I seen John say read the book just a little bit. So let's read the book just a little bit. I think we've got, I'll start here, which will give us, it'll kind of go back over some of what we read and then come back. So I'm sorry, guys. I tell you what, I can potentially end this live video and start another one. And we can do, yes, let's definitely be praying. I have been praying so much today, so much on my mind. I came back here and I think I spent, I don't know how long just praying back here, because it's just like, it seems like there's so much going on right now that can't get ahead right now, and it seems like there's not really been no good news or anything like that. And that's why I kind of wanted to do this tonight, just kind of break the everyday monotony, get out of the, I guess, just the routine. That's what I like about doing these, is just, sit around and have some fun, or try to, and I can escape in a book or in a board game or something like that, and it kind of takes my mind off of it. But let's read the book here just a little bit. I'm going to read just a couple pages, and then we'll be on chapter 2 here. We might pick back up on this one another time, but because I really want to introduce this one. And we might look over the year was 2020 some more, but I really, really want to play this game. It looks so fun. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. It says, so we're going to back up just a page or two, literally 2 pages, and cover some of what we've done covered here. It says, James looked over his plans one more time, as he sat down in a comfortable chair and drifted off to sleep. Shortly, he was awoken with the sound of boarding docks coupling together. Misty's voice came over the intercom. "Successful docking, sir." The Royal Guard was waiting on board. By the time James made it to the deck, the Royal Guard was giving the seal of approval on the paperwork Misty was holding. "Ah, Mr. Blackman," said the Chief Inspector of Docking Bay 4. "Good to see you on top of things, Mr. Bricky. I see that Misty has already gone over the cargo and the essentials," said James. "Oh, yes, all is in order. Enjoy your stay at Cloud Bay," replied Mr. Bricky as he left the ship. Misty said, James, as he checked his watch, "I'm sorry, I've been sick. Gotta look over me here just for a second. My voice might come and go." Misty said James as he checked his watch, "My guest should arrive within the hour. Go and make arrangements for supplies. And stay sharp. Cloud Bay is more dangerous than it used to be." "Yes, sir," Misty replied, as she gathered her things before setting off to the market square. She turned back briefly to retrieve her cutlass after remembering James's words about recent dangers of Cloud Bay. She hadn't been gone long when a young man bumped into her, almost knocking her down, and kept walking. She quickly turned to see that it had been a man with a hood on and was wearing very nice clothing. Curiosity got the best of Misty, and she decided to follow him for a way to see where the young man in the hood was going. She rounded the corner and tried to keep up with him, but he was gone. That's strange behavior for a merchant, said Misty aloud to herself. She turned around to stand in front of her. She turned around, and standing in front of her was the very man she had tried to follow. It's not very nice to follow people, said the hooded man. You bumped into me and almost knocked me over, said Misty with anger in her voice. You shouldn't have been in my way, answered the hooded man with a short laugh. You are very rude, sir, said Misty. She could feel the blood leaving her hand as she gripped her sword. The hooded man sensed that Misty was ready to defend herself and gave her a warning. Pardon me, lass, but you do not want to do that and cross blades with me. I have never lost a duel. Misty thought briefly and began to loosen her grip on the sword. You're right, you're not worth the effort, and I'm not wasting any more time on you. Is that right? Asked the hooded man maliciously. In that case, since we are here alone in this alleyway, and you're the only one, and you are the one who followed me here after all, you might as well hand me your belongings and what gold you have as well. He drew a well-crafted sword to make sure Misty would comply. Misty took a step back before drawing her sword. Years of training were about to put her swordsmanship to the test. End of chapter 1. So, I'm sorry, I wouldn't pay no attention to we had been trying to read this, John, for a little while. This chapter, trying to get through it, and you'll notice if you're in here much, I am a talker, and I switch back and forth between games and everything. But I promise we will read more out of this one, and it's just so much fun, and it's a lot of nostalgia because when I was writing this one, it was my first time ever actually sitting down to write a full book. So there's that. And then is randomness, are you still here? Are you having trouble still? I'm sorry if you are. But I do want to get started on this one after we read maybe another chapter or so in book 1. So, hey Amber, good to see you tonight. So I want to get into this game just a little bit. So I'm not froze up, right? Everybody can see me and all that good stuff. See me, hear me, and everything like that. I'm sorry if it has been freezing up. Hello, Amber. But like I was telling everybody, we got a new game we're going to try. It's called Name 5. Can you name 5 things? I've been thinking too about lowering the price since everything else in the world seems like it's going up. So that's probably something that I might try to do here in the next day or two if I can remember. If I don't, then just holler at me and be like, hey, did you lower the prices of those? So, but if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can get these, like, I'm pretty sure mine for sure. I know mine for sure. I don't know about Kayla's, which Kayla's are journal books. Just one shot where you can take pictures and put in here and write about things. And then this one's an actual journal, and it's about your time during when we had the quarantine and lockdown and not go around nobody, whether you had the virus or not. So I'm not sure if those are on Kindle Unlimited. I don't think they are. I'll check on that and tomorrow night when we do a live. So we're trying to. I'd say you do know her there, Miranda. But I do know what I was saying, these are on Kindle Unlimited, both of these, book 1 and 2, and we just need to edit and publish book 3, and then this entire series will be complete. But you can pick these up on Amazon if you have Kindle Unlimited for 99 cents. And the cool thing now when we actually started self-publishing on there, they did not have hardback copies. They had paperback like this. But now they have hardback, which I thought was cool. I kind of keep forgetting about that and haven't got any yet. I need to do that. I need to get some. But so that's an option, and then you can always get it in paperback. And if you get it on Kindle Unlimited, like I say, it's 99 cents. It's a lot cheaper, and then I can do like deals on there. Sometimes they'll have like promotions and things like that. So if you ever get curious and do want to check them out, like I say, the series isn't complete on Amazon, but I do have all 3 books completed. As you can see, there's book 1 and 2. So I'm glad it's good. So I'd say randomness. I'd say he was just having a little bit of trouble there, reconnecting, whatever was going on. Let's jump into this game for just a second, and then we'll start back. I'll read a little bit out of chapter 2 in this one, and then tomorrow night, if I have time to do a live service and I feel up to it, because my voice is, I don't know. Like I said, I've been really sick the past few days. If tomorrow night, if I can do one, we will read some out of this one. And by the way, got to give props to my wife. She done the covers for both of these. She done all that herself, designed those and made those, and she done hers as well. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, there might be just a few errors in there. Like I say, we sat down and take a week to proofread and go over everything before we, get to the final part there, and actually publish them. And then we can always, if we find something that's just like too ridiculous, where there's like, where they might have been a printing error or something on Amazon's part, which doesn't really happen, but it can like throw pages together and overlap things. We can go back and fix that. So, which is a cool thing about you guys. If you guys see something in the book and you're like, oh, hey, we can get on Amazon and fix that. So, which on Kindle, I mean, we fix it one day and then Kindle, it's fine the next day. But let's jump into this game. I've been dying to play this. I seen it a couple days ago when we done live videos last weekend. Kind of wanted to get into it this time too. And I was like, you know what? We've done the Game of Things for a while, because we was playing this, which is a fun game, don't get me wrong. And we might go back to that every now and then. But I want to play this one. So this card has a list of things. So I'm curious to see what you guys come up with and what I come up with. So let's see. It says, name 5 items needed to survive in the woods. 5 items. I'm going to say a tent. And possibly rope. You can never have too much rope when you go outdoors, especially on a camping trip or something like that. A tent, keep you dry, keep you out of the weather. I'm going to say matches, or a knife is good. A lighter. Well, fire, their randomness, is not an item. It's a thing. Fire starter. There we go. See, there we go. So let's move on down here. Let's see. I don't know this one, so I'm going to see what you guys think. Name 5 foods to make with pumpkin. I mean, is that like how in fall of the year they put pumpkin spice and everything? Is that, I mean, foods like a pumpkin roll? Does that count? Am I saying that? Pumpkin roll? Or what else? Pumpkin pie. Pie. Amber, you're on it. Yes. But yes, people, cupcakes, donuts, ice cream. Pumpkin pie. Guys, this is making me hungry. I just made a big old pot of homemade soup before I came here. Got the stew meat, got it good and seared, threw it over in there. Taters, peas, carrots, homemade green beans that I picked myself out of the garden. Can't wait to do it. Tomato juice. Let's see. Name 5. God, I don't know that. I don't watch that show. Name 5 guests who have been on Oprah. That is good, John. That is absolutely. I try to take God everywhere I go with me. Name 5 guests who have been on Oprah. I know for a fact that Jim Carrey, Tom Cruise, Ellen and Phil, yeah. So there's 3. Robin Williams, he was on there. He was one of my favorite all-time actors. I think a couple presidents too, if I'm not mistaken. See, I don't watch it. I don't either, Josh. I don't. Here's a good one. Gail, yeah. Here's a good one. Name 5 waterfalls. I'm gonna go with the big one, Niagara Falls. You got to beat me to that one. Let's see. There's a local one here called Little Stony. Waterfalls. This is bad. I thought I knew more names. Niagara waterfalls. Where else is some waterfalls at? Shannon Falls. Yes. Small Falls. Is there one at Devil's Bathtub? Dungan? Is that a waterfall that runs down into the bathtub there? I can't. It's been a while. I'm embarrassed to say. Mainly because Cool Falls. I don't want to walk that far because it's a hike. Here's Blue Holes. Oh, yes. What's that one where they filmed the Hunger Games down in North Carolina? Where there's like 30 different waterfalls. Is that the one you was talking about, Josh? Blue Holes? Is that where that's at? I can't remember. Is it in Kentucky where they done that? Or is it? I can't remember where they done that. The Hunger Games, but it's a beautiful place. I had I used to work with a guy named Jason Horton at Food City, and he went on a hike there. Josh, you know who I'm talking about, the really tall guy. He went there and had all kinds of awesome pictures, and he went to every single one. I think there was 30 some waterfalls there, but he went to them all. Anyway, here's one that should be a little easier. Name 5 types of bees. Honeybees. Yellow jackets. Okay. Actual name of the waterfall. So, wasp. Yeah, the pinnacle. That's true. So, wasp, yellow jacket, honeybees. Yeah, bumblebees or bumblebees. Let's see. Carpenter bee. Carpenter bee. Sand hornets, yes. Actual, what do they call them? Bald face hornets? Is that the ones like the black ones with the white stripes around where their stingers at? Oh, sweat bee. I can't stand a sweat bee. They're so aggravating. This time of year when it's hot, you can't do nothing. They'll get on you, and it's just enough of a sting to just make you mad. The cool thing about these cards too is there's a front and back. So this is really nice. Okay. Where's the Star Wars fans at tonight? Name 5 Star Wars movies. A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, The Empire Strikes Back, The Phantom Menace, Episode 1. Goodness, what was Episode 2 and 3? Oh, Clone Wars. That was one. That don't count. Randomness. I'm not letting you get away with that. Episode 1 through 5. What was episode 2? What was that? Is there one called Revenge of the Sith? Or what is episode 2? Josh, help me out here. What is episode 2? That's Twilight. Okay, let's move on. Name 5 Lucky Charms. So I guess like a rabbit's foot. I used to have a lucky quarter. It was painted blue. I got it in some change, which I don't guess it was lucky because I lost it. Don't know where that dude went. Clover, 4-leaf clover. Horseshoe. I used to hear the older folks say that the number 13 mason jars were unlucky. And then today, you hear the antique collectors say that the number 13 mason jars are lucky if you find them. So, okay, that's cool. Thank you. And that was good on the bees. It's dumb. I hear that. Yellow jackets. I tell you, some of those bees, and Kane, you already know about the bees, man. Kane, he actually has beehives, and he's going tomorrow, I think. Y'all keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He's going to go rescue some bees out of this. It's on the part of a house where it comes down, where it comes up like that, and you're a little overhang there. They've built up into it, and they've got all the comb there and everything, and he's got to get his smoker, and they're going to do this on a ladder. So I told him, I said, if you can, film that and send that to me. So, y'all just keep him in your thoughts and prayers that nothing goes horribly awry there. Are you trying to figure this out, randomness person in the chat, Miranda? I can give you no hints. I'm sorry. But, let's see. Name 5 popcorn toppings. I do, but he's going at like 6 in the morning, and I ain't getting out of bed that early. So, and plus, the past couple mornings when I woke up, it's just been like, But guys, come on, get more creative than butter. What about cheese? Ranch, but butter is a good one. Ranch, caramel, M&Ms. I had never tried M&Ms on popcorn. Is it good? What about jalapeno? Some spice. I do need to try some M&Ms. I wonder. Salt, of course, salt. What's that? Those little things you can get at the store, and it's all those different popcorn toppings, and there's like so many flavors there. I think you can even get bacon flavor and put on there. There's so many things you can do with popcorn, like kettle corn stuff. Yeah. Oh man, I remember going to the racetrack when me and my wife was first dating. We'd go to the racetrack, and they would make that. They had the big kettle there and make that white cheddar, but they would make the kettle corn right there on spot, and you can get you a bag of it right there. I remember that like that was yesterday. Let's see. Name 5 catalogs commonly sent in the mail. Country Living. Horseshoe is lucky. Let's see. Country Living. If it was me, it'd probably Finger Hut. Gosh, the Finger Hut books. I remember when I was in the 90s coming up. Oh my gosh. Sears, Victoria's Secret. Who remembers the old Sears catalogs? I don't think you can get them anymore. You might can. But it said commonly. Yes, bills. Yes, bills. Books of bills. Well, okay, then catalogs then. Um, American trucks. Uh, let's see, catalogs. I'm glad you caught that, Randomness, because I hadn't thought about. I was talking about magazines. Okay, then so Sears, Bass Pro, Cabela's, Walmart used to send out a catalog. I don't know if they have one or not. J.C. Penney's. That's all I can think of. That's all I've ever. That's all I've ever gotten. Oriental Trading. I feel like you're Googling stuff now. J.C. Penney's. I honestly don't know if Fingerhut's still around or not. I haven't got anything like that. Let's see. Name 5 foods to make with ground beef. You're using Google. I can tell you're using Google. Fire, knife. Yeah, oh yeah. Roebuck. That used to be Sears and Roebuck. Let's see. So 5 foods to make with ground beef. Tacos. Some people put it in their macaroni. Hamburger helper. Soup. Caramel garlic. On meatloaf. Pumpkin pie. That was good. But not with ground beef. Chili beans. Oh. Let's see. Let's grab another card here. We went through that whole card. There is one. So there's 8, I guess, categories on each card. I'm going to lay that over there so I don't get it mixed up. Ooh. Okay. I can only think of 2 of those. Let's try this one. Name 5 famous clowns. 5 famous clowns. This is true. Did y'all see where Linda, they offered her own cooking show on the Today Show? Oh, Pennywise. What about Ronald McDonald? I mean, a good clown. Ah, Amber, see there? See that? Bozo? Who remembers Bozo? Let's see. Who was another one? Was it Ted Bundy that used to dress up like that? The serial killer? Sad Sam. Terrified of horror films. Yeah, good and caught up. So let's do one that's a little bit easier. It's another food topic. Name 5 types of cookies. John Wayne Gacy, that's who it was. I can't remember. I get them mixed up. I studied them in criminal justice in college, but I can't remember nothing now. 5 types of cookies. Oatmeal raisin, double chocolate mint. Does Thin Mints count as cookies? Or Samoas? For like the Girl Scout cookies? Does those count? I mean, they're technically a cookie, right? Or is that a nougat? Ginger snaps, chocolate chip, sugar, oatmeal, snickerdoodle. What is a snickerdoodle? Like, what is that, like pieces of Snickers? I mean, help me out here. I'm kind of a one-hit wonder, Oreos or chocolate chip. That's kind of what I stick to. But what is a snickerdoodle? It's not Snickers. Well, it shows you my cookie knowledge there. Let's see. Nutter butter. Lots of hard questions. Let's see. Name 5 hot breakfast cereals. Hot breakfast cereals. Oatmeal. What else can be hot as a cereal? What is another hot? That would be a hot breakfast cereal. Grits. Grits. Cream of wheat. Why can't I not think of none of these? Bacon, sausage, eggs, gravy. That's not cereal. Oh my goodness. True. Oh yeah. Let's see. Name 5 people's first names that are also the names of cities. The names of cities. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of, and my mind just goes to like major cities. I'm like, man, I don't know nobody named New York. Major cities. Austin, Texas. Dallas. Do know a couple Dallases. Brooklyn. Oh, that got me. That got me right there. Davis. Let's see. Who else? I mean, Washington. Well, that's a last name. We're looking for first names. Boston, maybe. What, like? Could you use, if you could use Boston? Could you use Davin for, like, short for Davenport? Clowns are evil. London. I can't think. Paris. Guys, y'all blow me out of the water with that one. Here we go. Here's one I can get behind. I can get behind this one. I can get behind this one hard. Name 5 Southern foods. Cornbread. Biscuits and gravy. Soup beans. Any kind of barbecue. Anything fried, really. Deep fried, anything like that. Let's see. Hey, John Hunt, if you can hear me, are you caught up on the video? Hoppin' John soup. Tell me about this Hoppin' John soup. I want to hear about this. What do we have in that? Fried green tomatoes. They even made a movie about that. Tawanda. I remember. I watch that movie still sometimes. Is tater salad? Is that Southern? Do they have that like up north? Because I ain't got a clue. Fried taters. There's just so many different things we eat here. It kind of cathead biscuits. Spooned right off the spoon, man. And this one kind of goes along with that too. New Year's Day has black-eyed peas in it. Okay. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Well, grits is primarily a Southern thing. But we didn't really have that growing up. We always had homemade biscuits and gravy. Somewhere there was always like a bowl. I remember like it was yesterday. Mama would have this big giant bowl of biscuits, and they'd be sitting on the kitchen table, and she would lay this dishcloth over top of it, just to keep them, I guess, fresh and stuff from getting on it and everything. And literally go get one any time of the day, and they would be so good. Red beans and rice. Oh, is that the that's is that sausage and rice? Is that what that is from like Louisiana? Because if that's what that is, I've had that. That is awesome. So good, so good. I got family that live down there. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, possum pie. Get yourself some Tennessee pizza. Good. Let's see. Have you met Clarence Randomness? I think you have, haven't you? Well, I only know one of that. I mean, name 5 foods manufactured into animal shapes. I mean, animal crackers is the only thing I know. Chicken nuggies. Oh, I forgot about that. But animal crackers is the only thing I can think of, guys. What about y'all? I wonder if this game is like accurate. If it's on here, does it mean that there's 5 things? Or are they counting where you can get like a cookie cutter and cut stuff out? See, I've eaten the dino. Peeps. It's a candy. We'll take that. Gummy bears. Um, Gummy worms. That's not technically an animal. It's a bug, I guess. But I guess we can go with that. Let's see. Okay, here's another food. Chocolate Easter bunnies. Yes. Yes. And you could get those in bars too, Josh. Like, I remember they color like the eyes, and like they got little buttons and little hats and stuff. They'll be different color. When I was a kid, I used to save those parts for the last. I thought they tasted different, but it's still chocolate. Name 5 appetizers. 5 appetizers. Mozzarella cheese sticks, jalapeno poppers, cheese curds. Depending on what restaurant you go to, quesadillas, chicken fries, French fries. I wonder if dips count. Do you think dips count as appetizers? I know they do in some places. Chicken, fish, blooming onion, potato skins. Oh, cheese dip, queso. Named everything. I'm sorry. I need to give you guys a chance. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Salad. Randomness, what did you just type? Fried egg and cheese. Oh, okay. Fried mac and cheese. I'm not gonna let you live that down, just so you know. Ain't happening. I gotta see what you said here, Josh. I am, man. It's I'm not working with them, but it's working on me. My wife asked me. She said, "Are you gonna eat before you go back?" I was like, "No, I'll just fix this giant kettle of soup, but I ain't gonna eat. I'll eat when I get out of there." Little, my bad. Let's change it up a little bit. I'm hungry too. I'm sorry. Let's get on something else. Let's get on name 5 phobias. Name 5 phobias. Let's forget food. Let's get off of food. 5 phobias. Arachnophobia. What's the one called where you're? Oh, what is it called? Where you're afraid of like giants? No, what is that? What is What is the name of the phobia where you're afraid of like giant objects? I don't know the terminology for some of these, but fear of deep water. Who's afraid of really deep water where you can't see down past where the sun shines? Megalomania. Is that it? Is that it, Randomness? I think that's it. Megalomania, I think. I could be saying that wrong. Forgive me, guys, if I said that wrong and just said something weird there. I'm telling you, there's a phobia for people that's afraid of clowns. I can't remember it either, but do you all remember what was this like 3, 4, 5 years ago when like people was dressing up as clowns and just like standing in like dark places and alleyways and things and scaring the heebie-jeebies out of people? I'm like, what are they gonna do when somebody like is concealed carry and they just like, or throws a rock and hits them like in the head? I mean, come on, some dumb things people do. All right. Here's one that might be hard. Name 5 phrases containing the word up. Yeah, that is right. Yeah, they did. They had to like ban some people doing that. Name 5 phrases containing the word up. Up and Adam. What about UPS? Because I always called it, hey, here comes the ups truck. Uplifting. Yeah, I went blank. That's all I got on that. You guys got anything on that? Phrases containing the word. Oh, phrases containing the word up. Up before the chickens. I remember was Name 5 types of boats. Up, up, and away. What goes up must come down. Just trying to think of another one. I had one that I went blank again. A yacht, sailboat, John boat, kayak, sail, tug, cruise ship, cargo. Random, you're cheating, Random. You're using Google. I know you are. Speedboat. Does jet ski count as a boat or just as a watercraft? That's a good question, ain't it? Canoe. Let's see. Here's one to test your noodle. Name 5 words beginning with Z. 5 words beginning with Z. Rose, Dreamboat, Love Boat. I remember that show, which I don't think that's the actual name of the boat. Zebra, Zigzag. There's 2. Zucchini. What is that stuff they're putting on zoology? Zipper. Zilch. Zeus. 0, Zeus. Good job, guys. You win a huge heaping help of more game. Name 5 songs by the Rolling Stones. Amber, you better crush this one. 5 songs by the Rolling Stones. Zoom. Man, there's some good ones on this one, too. You don't know who the Stones are, Miranda? Oh, my God. I remember when they done halftime that year. No satisfaction. Oh, so I remember when they played a halftime show at the Super Bowl. That was entertaining and tad bit hilarious because they're older now, and I thought their guitarist was going to throw his hip out. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I remember Mick Jagger doing it and the way he dances around. I was like, oh my gosh. You know, poor old Mick Jagger. Let's see. Name 5 brands of dog food. You dog owners, you better come through on this one. Purina. Is Chow still one? Or is it Chow? Alpo. I mean, Purina makes all kinds of dog food. Food City brand. Blue Buffalo. Sexton Brothers. Merrick. Blue Harvest. Iams. I forgot about Iams. Man, it's been a while since I've had a dog, though. Let's see. Oh, and guys, if you don't mind, hit that like button for me. I've got to be a YouTuber here. I'm sorry. Hit that like button for me if you haven't already, and that will help me out in the long run. Let's see. I don't know none of these. Let's see if you guys do. Name. I mean, I know who she is, but I ain't got a clue. Name 5 Barbara Streisand songs. Caesars. Yeah. Forgot about that one too. It's hard when you're thinking about something and you just can't think about it. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Name 5. I'm way too young for Barbara Streisand. I remember some of it, hearing it, but I can't think of the name of it. Okay, let's skip that one. Name 5 homeowners' bills. Josh, you was just talking about your bills. Come through for us here. Name 5 homeowners' bills. Water. Electric. Well, power. I guess house insurance. I guess, well, yeah, internet, insurance, house payment, yeah, vehicle, gas, yeah. Barbie girl. That was Barbara Streisand? Let's see. Yeah. Wife. I know that feeling. Children. Oh. Which I guess I can be kind of expensive too. The simple cost of existing. Yes. Husbands. I guess they're expensive too. I got one more on this one. Name 5 famous trios. 5 famous trios. Taxes can be a pain. Let's see. I was going to say the Blues Brothers, but that's just 2 people. 3 Stooges. Musketeers. What about the 3 Amigos? Dixie Chicks. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh. 3 Blind Mice. Jonas Brothers. That's some good ones. Really good ones. Myself and I. That's a pretty good movie. Let's see. We blew through that card too. Can you guys believe we've done 4 of those? AJR. Let's see. Name 5 national holidays. Christmas. Thanksgiving. Easter. Memorial Day. Valentine's. 4th of July. Election Day. Cinco de Mayo. Yes, Martin Luther King. Is President's Day? Is that a holiday? Yeah, okay. Name 5 mystery detectives. Columbo. What was the one where he had the camera? It was an older show. I want to say Koshak, but I can't remember if that's what it is. Sherlock. The Hardy Boys. I'm just Psych. Nancy Drew. I just Harriet the Spy. Do you guys remember that? I'm a huge Columbo fan. I love Columbo. Got my wife into watching it. Just one more thing. Kojak. I knew it. Magnum PI in Rockford. But Kojak, tell me if I'm wrong. That he was the one that was he was the photographer or the journalist or whatever, and he would go take pictures and something would happen to the camera all the time. Am I right on that? I'll have to look that up. I can't remember. Countries? Okay. I mean, I can think of a couple. Name 5 countries beginning with the letter C. Cuba. Canada. Halloween. Costa Rica. Colombia. Czech Republic. What? Countries beginning with the letter C. What would be another one? There's got to be more. Scooby-Doo. Yeah. I forgot about them. The Mystery Machine and all that. Name. China. Why couldn't I think of China? It's the simplest one there is. Excuse me. Name 5 famous criminals. 5 famous criminals. The most famous one that comes to my mind and the one I just fascinates me to no end is D.B. Cooper. I can't help it. D.B. Cooper just fascinates me. Dammer, Bonnie and Clyde, Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, Zodiac Killer. Let's see, Al Capone. Which, I mean, they only got him for tax evasion. Ain't that crazy? Let's see. Name 5 fruits with 1 seed. Babyface Nelson. Manson. OJ. Let's see. 5 fruits with 1 seed. Peach, plum, avocado, big old seed. Apricot, avocado. I like to watch them cut the avocado open on TV, and they'll take the knife and they'll like hit it, the seed, it'll cut into it. Here's a good one. Cherries. Yeah, I don't like the pits. Coconut. I mean, technically, ain't a coconut a seed? Name 5 places people avoid. 5 places people avoid. Let's see. 5 places people avoid. Public bathrooms. I avoid places that are loud. Prison, landfills, dentists, schools, work. Outdates work. Public in general. Let's see. Let's do another one. We'll do this one, and then we've been on here over an hour, guys. So we'll, after this one, Walmart. Yes. I like to go in there like either really early or late when there's not a lot of people. IRS office. H&R Block. Let's see. Name 5 reasons the police would pull you over. 5 reasons the police would pull you over. Speeding. Reckless driving. Pot. Going too slow. Broken taillight. Broken headlight. Loud exhaust. I don't know if they still do that or not. They did me and Josh a time or two growing up. Because you have donuts. Because don't have a license. Expired tags. No inspection sticker. If you're me and Josh jumping the median down at St. Paul Park, see how high you could get in a Dodge Ram. How much air you could get. Texting and driving. Cell phone use. I guess swerving over the lines. Which around here, the cops, they're pretty decent, I guess. Music too loud. I've never been pulled over for too loud of music. I've been pulled over for loud exhaust. And been chased at running red lights. I done that today, unfortunately. I apologize. I did. Run it wide open. Rear can out the window. Yeah, that'll get you definitely pulled over. Let's see. I've got me too. Are you caught up, John? There, Hunt. Stolen vehicle. Name 5 actors with the first name Sam or Samuel. Samuel L. Jackson. That's really all I can think of. Sam. Is Sam. Wait a minute. Sam Elliott. Got that one. Can't forget the mustache. Can't forget the mustache. You got nothing on that one, randomness? Well, he wasn't an actor, but he was a baseball player. Sammy Sosa. Sam Elliott. Who's that, Amber? I don't know. Who? Sam Worthington? Who's that? Do I know that person? What they played in? What they play? Who did they play and what did they do? Is it a superhero movie? Or is it one of them movies where I fall asleep in? Why? I ain't saying he ain't real. I'm just asking who he was, man. I really don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like I should know, and I probably have seen something that he's in. I'm sorry. Let's see. Name 5 movies featuring alien attacks. Independence Day. He's an Avatar. Oh, is that the guy that, like, the main character? 5 movies featuring alien attacks. Signs. God, I forgot about that one. Is War of the Worlds? That's aliens, ain't it? And then Battleship. That's a good one. Is the day the world stood still? Is that aliens or is that something else? Yeah, aliens. That's Predators. All those movies there. Those are several movies there. That's aliens. Where it comes out of his stomach. With the face huggers. Let's see. Name 5 desserts. Good luck at your horse show, Miranda. Thanks for coming in with us and hanging out. We sure appreciate it. I'm actually going to ask 2 more, and then I'm going to let everybody go myself. Let's see. Name 5 desserts. I'm going to get back on food. This time. I'm sorry. Baklava, ice cream, cookies, cakes, cobblers, brownies, cheesecake. Oh, cheesecake. That'd be so good right now. See you around, Miranda. Thanks for watching. Cookies, cake, muffins. Did anyone say pie or ice cream? Somebody did say ice cream. Pie. Banana pudding. I'm going to say homemade fudge, peanut butter, or chocolate. That is, well, if you're me, that could be a meal. So, Chewy Charlie, caramel cake. Those are all so good and making me hungry. Fruit salad. I'm not so crazy about fruit salad. It leaves that bad aftertaste in the back of your mouth. Let's see. Name 5 games played with a racket. 5 games played with a racket. Tennis. What's the one with the birdie? Is that badminton? Is that what that's called? Where it's like birdie. Badminton. Yeah, that's it. Well, ping pong's played with a paddle. What's another? Racquetball. Yes, racquetball. Some of these are kind of hard. Makes me kind of dig down deep and search my brain. That's all I can think of on that one, guys. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. I hope you had fun. I did. I wish I'd have got more into it. I just got lost in that game. That was fun. Tomorrow night, we will try, let me look and see how long this chapter is. Chapter 2 here in this. Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is called The Man in the Hood. Let me look at this and I'll let you guys go. Hang on just a second. But we'll read this tomorrow night. We'll play some more of the game tomorrow night. God, that's like 20 pages. We might not get through a whole chapter tomorrow, but we will definitely start it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you haven't hit that like button, please consider hitting that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, give me a subscribe. We really, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Had so much fun. Tune back in with us tomorrow night. We'll do the same thing. See you around, guys.